everyone. We are out on our CBS 8 backlot this Friday morning. It is an exciting Friday because we are joined by Aletha Rowe from the Cheesecake Factory. When I walked out here this morning, I was astounded, number one, by the display, but also was telling you just how stoked I am. National Cheesecake Day.
Yep.
And who better to have than the Cheesecake
That's
Factory,
right. Thank you, Evan.
Of course.
Tomorrow, Saturday, July 30th, National Cheesecake Day, our favorite holiday at the Cheesecake Factory. And this year we are donating $1 to Feeding America for every slice of cheesecake sold on National Cheesecake Day. And we're introducing a classic Bass cheesecake.
Ooh.
Yes.
And this is at all of your locations, right?
All of our locations all across the country. And I'm going to tell you about the cake in a moment. But first, if you don't mind, I want to put you to work.
I want you to put me to work.
Great, because we're going to make a really simple, fun recipe for cheesecake-filled cupcakes that you can make at home,
like these ones, right?
Like those, and hopefully ours will look as great. All right, so if I could ask you to please start by whisking together all of our dry ingredients. So I have all, with the whisk right in front of you, all-purpose flour, baking soda, baking powder. And that's going to help keep lumps from forming in our batter. And there's also some kosher salt and some cornstarch in there. While you're doing that, I'm going to start whisking together, or mixing together rather, our wet ingredients. So I have unsalted butter, vegetable oil, granulated sugar, and vanilla. Now, when you are baking at home, you really want to use a good quality vanilla. We love a Madagascar bourbon vanilla.
Not the knockoff stuff,
Not the knockoffs. I brought my personal favorite bourbon Madagascar here. But yeah, the quality of the vanilla makes such a difference in your baking. All right.
Vanilla does cost a little bit, but that's the thing is you get a little goes a long way, right?
It does, but if you're going to go through the trouble of baking something from scratch, use the good stuff. Okay, great. Now that is perfect. Thank you for doing that. I'm going to ask you now to please help me by adding some eggs. Just drop in one of the eggs into my mix here. No, just dump it. Just dump one. And at home, you would want to take the time, and in between each egg, you'd want to scrape down the sides. You want to, but in the interest of time, just dump them all in. Because we're just doing it for show. Yeah, dump them, just dump. We have, perfect. Okay, great. Cool. Now, if you could help me by adding a third of this, actually, we're going to do the dry mix first. Yeah, please.
I'm getting ahead of myself.
And if you want to use that big spoon to put,
so about a third.
About a third. Yep. And then, perfect. And because you mixed it so well, again, we're not going to get lumps when we finish our batter. Perfect. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, and then half of that buttermilk on the side. Now, buttermilk,
buttermilk.
It is, and it really adds so much moisture to this recipe. So about half of that, please.
You're the expert here. I'm just along for the ride.
Good. Yeah, that's perfect. So at home, you would then add another third of the dry mix, and then the buttermilk remaining, and then but you know what? In the interest of time, I actually have some mix already done. Magic of TV, because. There we go. Now, we've already put it into our cupcake pan lined with paper liners. But the secret to these cheesecake-filled cupcakes is cheesecake. So you can go ahead and add a scoop of our famous original cheesecake to the top of one of the cupcakes. Yeah, crust and all if you want.
Oh, crust too.
Yeah, sure. If you can get it. Can you do it?
I can.
Yeah,
And then we
just drop it on. Yeah. And then when it bakes, so you would do that on all 6. When it bakes in a preheated oven, 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes, you are going to come up with something just like this. So it's a cheesecake. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, cheesecake-filled cupcake. It is so incredible, and it's already. You decorate. So.
And is that okay? Oh, I see. See, now it's starting to click in my brain. Where I'm like, okay, now we're gonna decorate. Okay, so you've got the. Do you have to let them rest?
You want them to cool. Yep, these are cooled, and then we're adding some of our famous Cheesecake Factory whipped cream that we put on all 30 of our legendary flavors, and you can go ahead and add some fresh fruit.
You got a spoon. Awesome. Okay, so I see how you. I want to try to mimic.
You can do it as neat or as messy as you want.
Beautiful decorations. There we go.
Perfect.
Strawberry, and then here, let's throw a couple berries.
them away too soon. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself.
A couple berries.
Great.
I'm using my hands, but don't do what I do. Is what I'm saying.
Well, you're going to eat it, so that's okay if you want to use your hands. And then, if you would like, please feel free to go ahead and take a bite of that beautiful masterpiece you just made. And while you're enjoying that, I would love to tell you about our new classic Bass cheesecake that debuts on
National. I'm not going to take a bite unless you really want to talk. So go ahead.
So if you're not familiar with Bass cheesecake, cheesecake. It's a really special crustless cheesecake that was debuted in San Sebastian, Spain more than 30 years ago. It's crustless. It has an ultra creamy, almost custard-like center and caramelized notes, and it is burnt to perfection. And we top our classic Basque cheesecake with fresh berries and whipped cream, and I think you need to try a bite.
I'll try that too.
You are the first person in San Diego to try this because it comes out tomorrow on National Cheesecake Day.
So downtown San Diego, just around Seaport Village, you guys have
We
your
have the
location
headquarters. We're in Fashion Valley. We have 5 restaurants across San Diego.
That's the one that I walk by all the time. I was telling you, the Bang Bang Chicken and Shrimp.
Yeah.
If you're going for lunch or dinner, you can of course enjoy the entrees that you have, but the emphasis is on the National Cheesecake Day. While I try this, remind us, you got flavors galore, right?
We do. We have more than 30 legendary flavors. This one comes out tomorrow, as I mentioned. And the other special thing about this new cheesecake, besides being delicious, is for every slice that we sell of this, starting the day after National Cheesecake Day for a full year, we're donating 25 cents to Feeding America as well. And here in San Diego, that food bank is Feeding San Diego.
We only have a few seconds left. Remind us where people can go for more information. Maybe people make reservations.
Absolutely. Okay. So the cheesecakefactory.com, you can make a reservation. We have the recipe for the cupcakes on the website as well, and of course the information about the new classic Basque cheesecake.
We're going to pretend that I didn't need any help in making these cheesecakes, but Aletha, you were the mastermind behind it. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having us, Evan. We appreciate it.
We're taking a quick break. National Cheesecake Day tomorrow, everyone.